Bold flavors. Bold predictions. Bullshit. Bold shit? Bullshit. I don't know. I am currently closing up. What do we got here? All right. So, I'm going to watch a little bit of Brian's video. First of all, that's for the Sonics. Second of all, I did a video last week, and I'm going to make this one real short. It was like 25 minutes long. I'm fucking pissed. It didn't upload. I had some obvious expert analysis going on there about the NFL, about everything being great and all that, about making the playoffs and having a bye. So instead of doing all of that in a recap, let's just do a real quick here. So bye week, I scored 92 points on my bye week. I don't know what that had done. It had beat Skunk this week. I'm actually kind of looking at some live scores here, just over the last couple minutes. And I actually didn't have a lot of faith in my team. The Rams, Karn. First of all, Karn, what's your fucking real name? Isn't it like Tim or something like that? Fuck off. All right. Atlanta earlier this year beat the Saints. All right. Divisional games, that fucking happens. Okay. We get it. Honestly, like, if anything, if I was going to lose to a team for the rest, like, I'd rather it be the Rams than, like, the 49ers at the end of the year. I don't want that shit to happen. So it makes for some interesting drama. Next week, the Seahawks, they go play the they play the Carolina Panthers. I feel like that'll be a win. This will actually be a game where it matters for me because I had a bye. Ty, you barely got me. I owe you 2 drinks. Way to go. I thought I might have had you at first. I put up 92 points, which is respectable, even though my team, the average. I had to fucking tight end. I picked up from a random guy. If I'm starting a guy in the Dolphins, I'm fucked. But Ty put up 100 points, so I owe you 2 drinks, buddy. At the next, we're doing it, right? Vegas, we're doing the live draft thing, and I heard that we're going to be doing some schoolyard shit. Woo woo! I'm going to add some. Look, I'm not adding the worst players. I'm adding some guys that I want to talk some shit to. It'll be a lot of fun. I've been beating up on this league, or on my division for a while now. Sui got a couple years ago, but I feel like I'm ready for some new blood. So that's exciting. So Ty, I owe you some drinks. Scored 92 points, but next week, Seahawks play the Panthers. But I feel like that'll be a good game in the favor of the Seahawks. They also play the Cardinals, which I feel like is a very much of a win. 49ers, we're hoping they lose one more, so that way week 17 for the number 1 seed. That'd be some shit right there. That'd be cool. Or at least number 2 seed. Either way. Skunk, you scored 70 points, dog. Wow! Big brain shit. Josh Allen looked like a fucking turd. Dude, I was just getting excited about that guy, and then he goes under 50% for under 47 yards, under 146 yards and a touchdown, and I lost a fumble. That guy looked like a fucking turd. He did play Baltimore. Baltimore's a very good team. I was actually really rooting for the Bills because the Bills have been turds for so long. But you beat Cooter, who put up a whopping 58 points. I don't know what happened to his team. But probably the same thing that's happened all year, which is why he was the division winner of a bad division. So he moves on. And then Sui. Where you at, dog? I know you won. Where's your thing? Oh, there you are. You beat Stretch. Stretch is mad. I understand it. You scored 98.5 points. You should, on average, I believe, win that game. But Joe Mixon has himself, I think, the best game of his season. 24.5 points. It's absolutely by quite a bit. He scored 16.5 points versus the Raiders. He scored 24.5 points versus the Browns, which was his by far the best game of the season, and it's just enough to win it. So that's some shit right there. Sui, count them blessings, man. Tyreek Hill also, like, on Stretch's side. Like, Stretch put up 98.5 points. Ryan Griffin, who's not like a world beater or whatever, only got 1 single catch for 8 yards. And then, I mean, he's not starting some other guys that are great, like Bo Scarborough and Deebo Samuel. They're not, like, absolutely studs, but they put up, like, respectable numbers throughout the year. But you had Joe Mixon come through, and also both of your receivers put up over 20 points, which is, like, pretty darn good. Now, that being said, they're both incredibly good receivers. So Suey, here you are. You wanted that A bracket, man. Here we go. I believe you're fighting. Oh, you're fighting Ty. Woo, Skunk. This rivalry goes back ages, dog. I mean, I don't remember when we first played Ultima, but I'm pumped. And if you're, I don't know what we have to do to get you to show up to the draft, but you better be there, because I'm gonna be fucking pissed, because I'm ready to wreck you this week. You put up 70 points, man. You better bring it this time. Josh Allen, Devin Singletary, Ty. I'll see you in the finals. Let's do this. Even though that being said, earlier in the year, I've talked about being up. If you're a favorite, you're probably going to lose. So right now I'm an 18-point favorite against Skunk, which is still early and things are going to change and whatnot. Austin Hooper's back, which may not be a whole lot. It's a tight end, but that tight end has been one of the better tight ends of the year. So that's good for me. And I also got some pretty good matchups, I feel. So let's break it down real quick. Because no one cares about the B bracket, so I'm gonna make this. All right, so we got matchups. All right, hang on, where are we at here? Okay, Russell is playing against the Panthers. They have the 28th best rush. That's bad. The Panthers are not the defense they used to be. I feel like not only is it going to be a bounce back game, I feel like the Seahawks are going to go in there. They're going to put up some numbers. I feel like Carson's going to have his 100 yards and a touchdown. I think Russell will probably have at least another 200 yards and 2 touchdowns. So we're looking at like a 27-13, maybe 17 victory or whatever for points. Mark Ingram is going to be playing against the Jets. The Jets have a very good rush defense, but I feel like they're going to be kind of... Mark Ingram has not had a great last couple weeks. I mean, he hasn't even put up 10 points. He had a couple 20-plusers against the Texans and the Rams. He got stuffed against the 49ers. They're a good defense. He got stuffed against the Bills. They're a good defense. But their defense, ironically enough, is worse statistically than the Jets. So we'll see how that goes. I think Lamar Jackson might actually do me a favor, which is fine. He'll open up that pass. Mark Ingram's going to crush it. We got Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen's going up against the Vikings. They have a good defense, so that's going to be a little bit tough for him to get some points and whatnot. Allen Robinson, he's going against the Packers. They are not a world beater, and I know that Chicago really wants to win that game, so I feel like that's going to be a good one. Kickers, defense, tight ends, whatever, doesn't really matter. Even though the Steelers are going against? They're going against the Bills. Whew. That's going to be fun. Steelers actually put up a lot of points. Whoever dropped them earlier in the year, thanks, buddy. So that's what's going on there. And then we got Skunk real quick here. Skunk's got some guys. Josh Allen, he's going against the Steelers. I feel like that's going to be who the fuck's calling me, man? I'm closed. Nope, definitely closed. This dude works like 2 doors down. You better not be calling me from outside. That's weird. So that's going to be a really big factor. Josh Allen against the Steelers defense. If the Steelers defense can pull off some points off of turnovers and stuff like that, specifically from Josh Allen, I feel like that will be the deciding factor. Skunk, I feel like I'm going to get you there. And then we're going to go real quick here to Ty. Ty's got a good team. I was just watching that... Brian was talking about some stuff with his brother, and Mick, what do you got here? Shit, I forgot where I was clicking. Oh yeah, here we go. So, Ty's got Lamar Jackson. That dude has put up, oh, that's kind of cool, 400 points. Holy fuck, 400.0 points. Baltimore is going against the Jets. The Jets have a good defense. Again, it's going to be one of those things. And Lamar Jackson, quad injury. We could have a fucking upset here. Suey, man, if it's you and me, I'm ready. I'm excited, man. Lamar Jackson, but he's got Jimmy Garoppolo. Garoppolo has actually had some pretty good seasons, or pretty good games this season. He is going against the Falcons. The Falcons are not a good defense. So Ty, what are we doing, man? Are we going to put out the injured-ish Lamar Jackson versus a pretty good defense, but he's your boy, or Garoppolo versus a not great defense and probably would be a pretty solid win for the 49ers? So I don't know what's going to happen. Also, Rashard Penny, sad news from my Seahawks. He got hurt. He's out for the year. And he's your other guy. You're not starting Duke Johnson. So you're basically looks like you're starting Kenny, Julian, A.J. Brown. I mean, in all honesty, it's a pretty good trio. Like, I'm surprised you actually started a running back because that's a really strong trio. Rashard Penny, he's had a couple good years or a couple good games, but like nothing great. And then you got Mark Andrews. Again, if Lamar Jackson is going to skip this one out, they're playing against the Jets and they don't need to win this game. So it's ironic that like they could just rest him for a week and it would matter not whatsoever. They beat the Patriots and the Patriots just lost, so they have like 2.5 games of 3 games to go lead. So you could see Lamar Jackson sit maybe for a week. They don't need to win. So it's not a lot of cool stuff going on. I'm not going to go over the breed bracket because I just don't care. I will say Karn, dude, 0.1. Karn lost today by 5 yards. John Brown, the wide receiver from Buffalo, needed 5 yards to be worth another point, or I don't know, 10 yards. I don't know what it is exactly. Either way, that's crazy. Literally 0.1. That's cool. Silent, real quick here. He looks like he just edged another close one. 0.6. That's fucking cool too. He beat Run CMC, which is really cool. Kel beat out Keto, and then Cools absolutely took advantage of a nearly 50 burger from Drew Brees, but no one cares because you're in the B bracket. Ty beat me. Spell, he scored nothing. 65 Rash. I don't even know if that's the week. Actually, it would have been kind of cool if that was the week that they play each other because it was a 2.1 points victory. And also the 2 lowest scores, which is ironic because you're both in the fucking B bracket. Oh, wait, no. Cooter, sorry. You put up slightly less points. So, next week, we got some stuff going on here. We got me versus Skunk. We got Suey. He's taking on Ty. We got A Tale as Old as Time. Brian versus Dave. And then we got Silent versus Kel. So, we are looking at, we're talking about some old school guys here. Team old men. I'm pretty sure Skunk, you're older than I am. I think. I'm fairly certain. I don't know. I'm 37. So we're going to go ahead and assume that youth will win here. And then we are going to, I don't know. I'm telling you, that Suey tie matchup, that's going to be good. That's going to be a lot of fun because I don't know what's going to happen with that one exactly. That could go either way. Lamar Jackson, are you going to start him or you're not going to start him? I feel pretty confident going against Skunk, but it's fantasy football. Anything can happen. I don't know, man. I don't really have a whole lot else. Here's my bold flavor. I've had some drinks. I was really bummed last week. I had a 25-minute video breaking down all the playoffs and everything, and it wouldn't fucking upload. So, that being said, I'm excited. We got 2 weeks left. We got the trophy, which is right there. That's what I'll be giving away, or maybe I'll keep. Save on shipping. Might as well just concede to me. Have a good one, guys. Go Hawks.